Okay, so as previously we've done those strike teams thing earlier during the day. So let's grab the rewards of successes, grab the punishment, give a punishment for failures. Golf team. They have the biggest level, but they also fails like the most of the missions. So right now we can send those people on those short missions. Everything will be good. And also we can resend them a little later then. Where's my stream chat? Okay. How about leveled, a small level, 61% of chances. You know what? Let's send them on the bronze mission. Okay, that's done. AVP isn't done, right? Guess it's not working when we're out of the game. Bolsa kiosk, anything, salvageable, blah blah. Done. Full rifle, but we don't need it. 1000. That's a lot. Organ hammer, of course we don't need it. There's some chest that we don't need it. Or maybe we do need it. Okay, let me check what do we have. Helmets. Oh yeah, we have 3rd level and the one with the 5th level, and we're still wearing the worst one. Max shields, max health, plus 2% for each damage, max shield, max health, max shield regeneration. Okay. I think we need to.
You have new email.
I think we need to take out those modes from the weapon, from the armors. First, let's go for put this one here. Let's remove this one. Have to remove. Okay, so I will have to steal it from the other armor. Okay. To be honest, there was unequip something like that. Anyway, more shields, more hull for construct. Yeah, same thing. Now we can sell that one. That's not needed. Okay, let's read the mail. That's a lot of new mails. 12. From Cora, had a breakthrough on the location of the Saviar. Please contact me on the Tempest ASAP. Sid. An encrypted message came from Sid. Says she wants to talk to us. Sounds urgent. Going to need you for this one, so swing by when you can. Vetra. Got the lead on Ark Natanus. I'm hearing rumors that scavengers found pieces of an Ark on a planet called Aledan. Might be nothing but worth checking out. Carrier signal interrupted. Invitation. Right, I must be brief, but I hear my virus was a success and Sam is disconnected. Excellent news. We should talk in person. I've enclosed the nav point for our sanctuary in Kadara. The virus was only a first step. You could be a strong ally in future efforts. Night. Captain Dan, Ryder, please see me on the Hyperion deck to discuss a sensitive matter. Dan. Something suspicious. Dear Pathfinder from Sideronix. This is Sidera, Vetra's sister, but everyone calls me Sid. I know this isn't following protocol, but who am I to contact a Pathfinder? Their personal console, right? But I know Vetra will tell me I'm overreacting, and I swear I wouldn't do this unless I thought it was something serious. There's just stuff going on here that doesn't really add up, and people are getting hurt. It's hard to explain. Can we talk in person? I'm in operation. Thanks. You're saying you just got back from Gadara. There isn't much official word from there or the exiles. Can you give me a few on-camera details? Maybe. Typically I don't write things like this down, and if I do, I certainly don't send it and relinquish control of its use, but I kinda want this recorded for posterity. What we did, floating like that, figuring out how, and then figuring out how to make each other crazy, that was fun. You relaxed and invigorated me all at once. About Kedara. Hey Ryan, one of my friends from Kedara sent a list of tips for surviving there. It's mostly common sense, but there are some gems. No one knows who the charlatan is. Asking's dangerous. Be really careful dealing with Sloane and anyone who works for her. Politics on Kedara less about who's got the biggest stick and more about who's willing to use the sticks they have in creative ways. There's a hole in the wall place in the slums that makes the best cup of Quila. Do not mix Quila with other stimulant no matter what anyone says, human only. Don't ask Umi, the bartender, to surprise you. Yeah, remember. No, we want to ask, but there wasn't like this thing to ask. We're currently hosting the first Angara ambassador to the Nexus, Aiza de Navarre. Despite the importance of your duty, we hope your next return to the station will coincide with his visit. Cordial meeting between the Pathfinder to first reach Aya and the Angaran ambassador could set the tone for our relations in the future. Respectfully yours, Lona Tisafra, Chief of Staff. Matriarch credits from Drak. Last time I was on Kedara, I met the Asari at Kralas, who said she'd let me on a little score. Apparently there was this matriarch who come over on the Nexus, only she died in stasis. My contact says she's the next in line for the old lady's credits, a lot of credits, and get this, she says she'll split them with me. Trouble is, there's a red tag, transfer fees, and she's having trouble mustering up the credits to clear them. Ask me if I could cover the transfer cost. Drag. That's a phishing. I tried to bring Vetra onto this, but she says it's a scam. I'm not sure. Seems like a pretty good opportunity. Drag. Suvi moves night snap. Whatever Suvi's cooking up in the galley is made to real. She says it's for a movie night. Got cast by the choice of snacks. I can do better. Come and see me, I'll show you Vetra. This sounds bad, kid. Thought I'd show you what Strike sent me. A transcript of an audio log that's got me worried about the colony. Sounds like Morda's cooking up something. Don't know what to think. Morda, stop arguing with me, Brank. It's payback time for the initiative. Brank, they don't care about us. But they will. Soon they're gonna know that I'm overloaded, and once I execute my plan, there will be no denying that the Krogan rule hollows. Then they'll come begging to us. Okay, Morda, I'll get the team together and gather everything we need. No Krogan bows down to the Nexus again. Okay, that's all. Okay, so we have to talk probably with everyone here. So let's do it.
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
What for?
There's a small something I need to take care of. I might need your help if you could.
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while? I mostly need your authorization to add to the database.
Is that our drive core?
The full blueprint. Only a few are in the system. I had them all by memory. So I drew them out. Every line, all the specs. Gil will be needing them. I won't.
You're still not comfortable with Gil being in charge of your Tempest, are you?
Call it more memories of the time that they were going to scrap the whole project. Some engineering consultant kept insisting the ship would never fly right. He used a lot of Gil's arguments. I think that's why this hurts. The others died thinking we won, that their legacy was safe, and I failed them.
You showed us the Tempest through your eyes. Why she matters. Even Gil sees it now.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared. And in the end, someone new always takes up the banner and pushes forward. I need the tech officer's sign off on these schematics. Any thoughts on how to do this?
Gil, got a minute? I need you in the research room.
Be right there. I thought we settled this. What's going on?
I saved the Tempest schematics for you. It'll be easier with them on hand.
Seeing her drawn out down to the basics, she's kind of beautiful.
Oh, right. You never saw.
Yeah, look at the arc here. That's artistry. And there.
We have new colleagues on the deck. That's nice.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
Well, we have something on the ship. That's weird. Can we talk?
I hear you found a stasis locker from the Solarian Ark.
Technically, someone else found it first. But yes.
How wonderful! I know it's not the Ark itself, but any sign is better than nothing, surely. Please, if I can help the search at all, just ask. Or ask anyway. You're good company.
Look, I actually have to talk with and all of them a few times because there are a lot of stuff I've missed probably. So I thought I actually was talking with them every time I was passing by them.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Okay. What about others?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
Though I think
I'll let you
never mind.
concentrate.
I think we're
You
talking
know where
about
I'll
this.
be.
Anyway, any news, Louis?
Pathfinder.
No.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
There is no one, is there? Yeah. Okay.
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure, that's a good idea.
In the absence of any others, it's an excellent one.
Guess I can't argue with that. Anything else to go over?
I've been having zero-G daydreams.
Me too. Want to find a discreet place and make the dream a reality.
Absolutely.
I'd like to have a bonus for later.
How much fun are we, huh? Back to business, Pathfinder.
Okay. There's no bonus,
for
no
chatting.
health,
We'll talk again
regeneration,
later.
You know it.
increasement. Though she sounded disappointed and sad. Probably we could use the other dialogue there. with string attached. That was my mistake. Oh yeah, we're looking for something, right? It's on other side.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it. Hey, Jal? Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. One second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofjin. I might sew him one.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drak.
I actually liked. Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Jal, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I feel like that a lot.
Good to know. Yes, thanks for sharing that.
Just be yourself.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you. None of the equipment in here would produce extra mass readings.
Yaksul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Okay, is there anything new in Codex actually? Whole trade on Kadar. You work with Rails Vidal and the Resistance for free. The traitor Vector from Sloan Kelly's prison, sending him back to Aya for judgment. True like no other Kaloyav, despite their difference, Kalo reached out to Jill in the end, and the two appear to have reached a truce. PB? You and PB have become closer and have added casual sex to your relationship. Jal and I'm Darvan. Your relationship with Jal has evolved into something relaxed and friendly, but you have plenty more to teach each other. Vetra, she confided in you that when Sid and Vetra's father abandoned them, she had to raise Sid alone. Her life has been spent keeping her sister safe and giving her the best life possible in their circumstances. If the initiative fails, Vetra will have failed Sid. She refuses to accept that outcome. Right there. You're quick to use warmth and humor in many situations. Anyway, yeah. Outlaws, the collective, Sloan Kelly. Yeah, we can read about her. Because that's not like Pariah. That's like some kind of specific character. Before her appointment as director of Nexus Security, Sloan served in the Alliance, but was discharged after punching a superior officer for bureaucratic bullshit. Some of the initiative's senior leadership had concern about Sloan's temper, but former director Jean Garrison admires Sloan's patience and believed her frank attitude and resourcefulness would ultimately keep the Nexus safer than someone who ran things by the book. Barrington felt differently. Relations between Sloan and the new initiative director, while never good, quickly deteriorated during the uprising. Sloan was vehemently against using the Krogan against the mutineers and took it personally when the director went behind her back to make a deal with Clan Nakmor. Upon learning of the director's intervention, Sloan switched sides and joined the rebellion. Although the uprising ultimately failed, Sloan gained legendary status among the exiles and amassed a group of followers called the Outcasts. After leaving the Nexus, Sloan traveled across Hallows to Kadara Port, where she defeated an invading Ket force and set herself and the Outcasts up the ruling power on the planet. Vidal. Like many exiles, Vidal's screening interviews and personal records were corrupted during the mutiny on the Nexus. Internal staffing emails show he was a pilot assigned to Shuttle N503, call sign Anubis. But beyond that, very little is known about Rey's lives before arriving in Andromeda. Since the Nexus uprising, Reyes has made a name for himself as a smuggler working out of Kadara Port. While most exiles on Kadara feel pressure to choose between joining the Outcasts or the Collective to be successful, Reyes proudly claims to be a free agent, and even does jobs for the Angara resistance. Despite being known as a reliable smuggler who always gets the job done, Reyes is notoriously bad about paying his part-ups, with the exception of Tarolatus, where it's rumored he has worked out a deal with Kian, the owner. The Remnant? Data Core? The box that PB found in the vault on EOS appears to be a Remnant data storage device. PB calls it a data core and has dedicated her time to unlock its secrets, and she is convinced that it might contain more information about the Remnant builders. Close observation has revealed that the circuitry found within PB's relics boxes often matches up to circuitry found deep in Observers and other Remnant creations. It is possible that they were used to deliver command routines to Remnant machines. Aya? Yeah, there's something new about Aya. With relations warming between the Initiative and Angara, diplomatic overtures continue. The Initiative is opening an embassy on Aya with Paranchi's approval, while extending invitations to Angara diplomats and scientists to tour the Nexus. Our cultural exchange is beginning several cooperative programs intended to foster better understanding between the various Milky Way species and the Angara. Oh, there is a Kadara thing. Kadara was of great interest of the Andromeda initiative after it appeared on long-range surveys. Seemingly abundant liquid water and an oxygen-mixed atmosphere made it a strong candidate for settlement, earning in the designation Habitat 4. Closer-range surveys now reveal that Kadara's water sources are tainted and unpotable. Of greater concern is the large settlement known as Kadara Port. Reportedly, once a trade port for the Angara, it has been adopted by exiles, pirates, and mercenaries who use it as a staging ground. Kandara Port is considered a rogue state by the Nexus. Given its strong ties to the Exiles, the Initiative personnel are advised to keep their distance. Apex reports that Kandara Port is currently constituted by two factions, the Pirate Outcasts, led by former Nexus security official Sloan Cayley, and a more mysterious group of spies and smugglers broadly known as the Collective. Journal. Oh, that's a lot of quests. Right now we're looking for something inside our Tempest, so yeah, focus on that. Okay, so let's go on the lowest level. In which case, there is nothing here. There might be someone here. Nope. Hey, Drac, you had a problem, right?
Ah, Sloan. She hasn't changed a bit since the mutiny. Just finally showing her colors instead of pretending to be civilized and shit.
Was she like that when she ran Nexus Security?
Yep, just real good at hiding the Varen inside, if you know what I mean. She'll keep her word, big on honor, that one. Just never show any weakness and you'll be fine.
Well, there's nothing we can talk about.
We can talk more later. All the mass readings in here are normal.
Of course they are. Something up.
I hope not.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon's ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go around.
I've got it all under control.
How naive do I look? Just stay out of the skirts, huh?
Are you and Callow getting along any better?
I doubt we'll ever get along, but yeah. That fight was just a blip on the radar. We're finding our way working together. It's an exercise in tolerance, for both of us.
Go easy on the guy. Don't need a tense pilot on the stick, you know?
Sure. I sometimes forget that others don't let things roll off their shoulders as easily as I do. So long as I can slip in an occasional snide comment, I'm good.
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay, let's go for the lower level. We'll see, maybe find this being somewhere here. Yeah, like this. Yeah, no. Yet. There's nothing there.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid. She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to Outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
What do you mean they're missing?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
See? That's a Pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the Krog and beer? Can we talk again? Oh, no. Oh, you're kinda in a hurry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, in a momento, Vetra.
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better idea?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies?
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Fair enough. I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?